Oh no! Oh.
You know, one of the things I'd really like to do is go through World War II movies and see if they're accurate or not. When I was going through Saving Private Ryan the other day, I noticed that there's a lot of stuff accurate. For example, they used the Thompson gun, they had Tiger tanks that were very accurate, and all of the dates and places were also very accurate. And also, Matt Damon likes to curl up in a fetal position and cry in real life too.
Indeed.
For example, here was the most blazingly inaccurate part of the movie that I was able to find.
Thunder! Flash! Come on in!
This is how it should have been.
Flag! Thunder!
The thing Saving Private Ryan is most acclaimed for, accuracy-wise, is how it depicts the horrors of war better than any other film that there is. Because it shows that the soldiers in the war were very upset about doing this, and there wasn't really one side that was evil and one that was good. It was just a whole bunch of people who were where they did not want to be.
Indeed.
This is where you come. It's clear that through this portrayal of soldiers as being very frightened people, that the director did not seek at all to glorify war, but in fact to show how horrible it was. However, in the video game Call of Duty World at War, there is a much more clear bias. In this video game, all foreigners, even the ones on the side of the Americans, are portrayed as cold-blooded killers. For example, in some parts, Japanese are shown to betray Americans who were taking them captive and kill them. And even the Russians, who are on the side of the Americans, are also portrayed as much more bloodthirsty. And during this entire campaign, they talk about the glory of war, rather than its horrors, and there's no real part that is supposed to be sad. So clearly, the author's intent, or rather in this case, the video game maker's intent, because I think there's a word for that.
Designer!
Yeah, the video game designer's intent was to glorify war, and to make it seem like America is righteous in everything it does. Clearly he was a Republican.
I agree.
We should play Call of Duty so that we understand these things.
What a terrific idea.
Yes. Now, one of the historical accuracies you'll see in this game is the campaign in the Mid-Pacific. Many islands in the Mid-Pacific were fought over between the Japanese and the Americans because of their strategic locations for bombing runs. However, the rest of this mission has some very big inaccuracies, particularly pertaining to the weaponry used.
We're moving out. Major Gordon's ordered another attack on the enemy stronghold beyond this ridge.
Any word on supplies?
They're coming.
When?
Just get up the hill.
Flamethrowers were not used this much in real fights. They were used to take out bunkers and other fortifications, but they would not be used in such close
There's
combat.
only 45 MG in that bunker. Spread out.
As you can see, this clearly overuses the flamethrower for theatrical effect.
God damn it! One of the great inaccuracies of Call of Duty World at War is the suppressors. However, although they did exist, they did not make that make the guns nearly as quiet. Another inaccuracy is that barrels do not actually do this.
Alright, we're good.
People also didn't respawn.
I'm done. I'm done making this clip. Oh, God.
Action! Oh. Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang! Oh. Bang!
Matt, die!
You know, there are a lot of movies. You know, there are a lot of movies about World War II, but many of them have huge historical inaccuracies. However, Saving Private Ryan has been critically acclaimed.
Alright, since story lost. No, he's back.
Alright, okay. Okay, who gives us the cop?
Didn't work out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tom. Go.
Panzer! Oh, bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Whoa, bang, bang, bang.
That was
I'm done. That was awkward. I don't know how to say that.